Okay, it's Wednesday, you know what that means. I saved it 3 times. I confuse myself when I do that. Yawn. It's morning. That's true, it is morning right now. I guess I'm still a little jet lagged. I feel completely exhausted. But my time in Japan is limited, so I can't stay in bed all day. I've got to get up right away and get ready for another outing. I wonder where they'll take... I'm going to go out with the other sister today, and it's going to be like... Gotta pick which one you're gonna diddle. That sounds more wrong than it should do. Anyway. Oh, what? Why was there 2 swipey things? I better wash my face and... Was that... What the hell's going on? Ah? Huh? Oh no, this isn't gonna be what I think it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Christ on a bike. I think Alex said something about I'm waiting for the moment when this happens. Well, it just happened. I'm speaking in Morse code now. Dash, 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 dot, 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 dot. Good morning. Are you kidding? What are you saying, idiot? I mean, what? Would you mind closing the door? Sorry. She meant with you on the inside, not closing it with you on the outside, dude. I'm such an idiot, I didn't even knock. Why didn't she lock the door? Or is this a Japanese custom? They don't put locks on the doors. She's just as stylish as I thought she'd be. How is that stylish? What? Oh, he's talking about, like, her rack, I get? I don't know. I'm sorry. Dots. I was just so tired I forgot to knock, and you forgot to lock the door. I wasn't trying to walk in on you on purpose or anything like that. Dots. Oh, the text went really small. I'm really, really sorry, so please don't kill me. I don't blame you, winky eye. She's still got that lazy eye. Get that... Can we go to the plastic surgeon today and get that sorted, please? There's no lock on the washroom door, so you couldn't help it. I thought only Canadians called it the washroom. Please forgive. Forgiveness apology. It was just an accident, right? Of course, if I was doing it on purpose, I would have taken a closer look. What? Dot, dot, dot. Her brain is loading. Nothing at all. I wasn't, yeah, it was just an accident. Total act of God. I thought like earthquakes were acts of God, not... Even though I was the victim of it. Yeah. Victim. Well, it wasn't your fault this time. I'll forgive you. Please, it was the patriarchy that made this game that did it. I didn't mean to be a misogynist. Yes, but please be more careful next time. Sure, I swear it'll never happen again. Thank heaven? For a minute there, I thought she was going to say that having a guy under their roof was too dangerous and I couldn't stay here anymore. But... Remember, I'm taking you at your word. If it was Aki-chan you walked in on, I don't know what would happen to you. No kidding. If it was Akira I caught changing in the washroom. A lot of... Why are there so many dots, man? Just thought about it. I feel a shiver just thinking about it. Okay. Huh? Good morning. You guys are up early. Good morning. Don't mind the fact that all our cheeks are red. Oh, how's our too? I just noticed that. Has that always been that way? What? What is it? Did something happen? Well, now. Makoto, don't tell her! What is it? Something's up, isn't it? Look at that sly face. Not at all. Anyway, I'm super hungry. What about you, Makoto? Heh, I am. Huh? Woo, Makoto's not She's not gonna rat me out, but this kind of thing is bad for my heart. I couldn't even say her name. Makoto, there you go. You know when you start messing up a word and you can't get it back? It was like that. Well, here it is. Breakfast is done. Oh my. This is breakfast. Rice, miso soup and natto, fried fish. What a traditional Japanese breakfast. It's been so long since we've had one of these. Miso soup, a protein-packed Japanese breakfast soup, usually made from tofu and seaweed. Why do they eat so much tofu, man? That's gross. Natto, fermented soybeans, polarizing for its extremely gooey texture and strong taste. Polarizing? I forgot to buy bread yesterday, but it's nice to do this every once in a while, right? Wow, this is... I guess she realized that I wanted to eat Japanese-style breakfast yesterday. Well, you did kind of complain out loud, so I'm not surprised she noticed. You really forgot to buy it? What? Nothing. I just wonder why you didn't tell us to pick it up when we went shopping last night. Something suspicious is happening. I told you, I just forgot. But you checked over the shopping list so carefully. Ah, that's it. Silly Aki-chan. I wonder if you did this especially. I did not. I just felt like making it. Really? I thought it was because you didn't have any bread. I didn't have bread and I just felt like making it. Akira. Cut it out. Eat it up before it gets cold, okay? Come on, eat up. Yeah, that word again. Yeah, that word again. We're all gonna say that word. It's like saying grace. What do you want to do today? Huh? Don't say huh, like I'm talking about sightseeing. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see, where do we want to go today? Today I want to... Oh, I've got to choose again, don't I? We went to Shinjuku. When I picked that place last time, they laughed at me. Wait, is this our... That place looks cool. I want to go there. I think I want to go here. Here, that's a good choice. It has a lot of examples of traditional Japanese culture. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping to actually enjoy Japan in this game. I'll be taking you around today. I see. What, you again? We'll be heading out right after breakfast. Okay. Traditional Japanese culture, huh? What kind of place could it be? Why do you know nothing about Japan, yet you wanted to go to Japan? You are like the complete perfect example of a weeaboo. Japanese ritual phrase used when leaving the house. Itikimasu? Itikimasu? Japanese ritual phrase used when seeing someone off. Okay, so Akira said that to me, I guess. Hey, Makoto. What is it? So could you tell me where we're going already? We already know! I don't know. I wonder if I should. Come on, why not just tell me? Oh, if you insist, here I'll tell you. Today we're going to where? Asakusa. Oh, you know it? I saw it in a guidebook. It's a peasant town that keeps up the atmosphere of the good old days. That's polite. That's right, it's hard to explain in English, but in Japanese it's known as Shitamachi. Literally low town, the coastal area occupied by peasants and merchants. Who uses peasants in this day and age, unless they're talking about people who own consoles? Oh, Shitamachi, huh? You'll understand when you see it. Hyabun wa iken ni shikazu, as they say. Yeah, we say that all the time. I accidentally clicked out of the game. It's a Japanese proverb. It means that seeing something for yourself gives you a better impression of it than the description could provide. In English, I think it would translate to seeing is believing. Hey, I just got a... The game keeps giving me, like, cards, like playing cards, whenever I play it. And I just received another one. Anyway, shall we be off? Sure. I've almost got enough playing cards for this game to craft the badge. Then everyone can see that I'm a weeaboo. I'm not really. There's Weeaboo Donald's there. Let's see, I'll need my Oyster card to get on the train. Here we go. I've still got plenty of money on it. Nice job. Nice job, you did a simple task of scanning a card. I know, right? Alright, with this I've completely mastered the trains of Tokyo. Fucking hell. Or so I thought. Oh no. because we'll be taking the Yamato line. Yamanote line, even. Named after the Yamanote region, it's one of the most popular train lines in Japan. It runs in a loop, stopping at some of the most popular spots in Tokyo. Yamanote? What the hell? Yeah, you don't want that side, you want this side. Ha ha ha. No, we're transferring on the subway. Wait a minute! Oh no, I didn't get left behind. That's like my worst fear. Like getting off on the wrong stop on a train and like the person that you're on the train with is like still on the train or like the other way around, and that'd be terrifying. Pant. Are you okay? Oh no, we're still together, that's good. Yeah. As I told you, Tokyo has many train lines and they join together in complicated ways. Tokyoites? Because that comes out as Tokyoites. If you're ever riding by yourself, make sure you plan your... This is just like the trains in London, okay? I understand. There should be plenty of English rail maps online, so make sure... He doesn't research. We know this already. That was insane. It was ridiculous to think I could master this in one day. It's nice that they have monitors on the train to tell you where the next day... Oh, fuck off! You're so stupid! Actual Japanese people, they don't have anime faces. Nothing. I noticed it in Shinjuku too. But is Tokyo always this crowded? Yes, some stations are more chaotic than others. I see. Were you surprised? A little. A lot. I should probably warn you, the big stations can get even more crowded than this. Anyway, the next stop is ours. We're almost there. Ah, sure. Tokyo can be a terrifying place. Hey, here we are. This is a giant lantern. It's really Asakusa. That's right, the town that recalls Japan's nostalgic traditions. You said it was full of peasants. It's not quite like any place in Japan I've seen yet. I don't know why. The street is so alive with tourists from everywhere, local and foreign. And beneath it all, there's a strange sort of atmosphere, like a deeply felt yearning. And he said yelp-ferning. Hey, do you know about the Edo period? This guy knows nothing. Yes, almost 200 years ago, well, put simply, it's the era of the samurai. Oh, I know Samurai. It's that movie with Tom Cruise in it. This place, it was a flourishing town during the era of the samurai. Wow. They're all gone now. I should hope so. You've got people walking around in samurai armor with samurai swords. It can get a bit worrying. But back in the day, there were theatres lined up and down these streets like Broadway. There were also what we'll call adult activity houses, brothels, and various entertainments. It was a thriving pleasure quarter. In fact, it was so popular that it was called one of the 3 worst places in Edo. I see. A pleasure quarter. Heh. What is it? Why are you laughing? Nothing. I just noticed your expression suddenly changed when you heard the words pleasure quarter. No way, I don't have any interest in that. Heh, it was just a joke. Oh, okay. Don't scare me like that. Heh, but when you deny it so vehemently? Vehemently. It's like you're admitting it's true. Now I'm as bad as this guy. I don't know what that word is. I'm gonna have to Google that one. Ugh. I think she's making fun of me. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna Google this. Let's see. Zealous, impassioned, with characterized by rancor or anger. Okay. I think she's making fun of me. Hey Makoto, what's that big round thing hanging from the gate? Oh, that's a chuchin. It's a large-scale version of the old-time lanterns. The word written on it is Kaminari Mon. It means something like Gate of Thunder in English. That's pretty metal, dude! Hehehe, now that you mention it, it really is. So why does it have canonic... Well, have a look at either end of the gate. It's... Oh! Demons. Right, those are the gate guardians, Fujin and Raijin. They're the god of wind and the god of thunder. The Rai in Raijin is another meaning for character used to read Kaminari. Both mean thunder. Oh, like Raiden or Raiden from Mortal Kombat. He was the god of light or thunder. Then why is the gate named after just thunder? What about the god of wind? Right, the truth is the wind's proper name is Fu Raijin. Okay. Is this all we're gonna learn today? Sure. Wow, what a busy commercial district. It's not a commercial district at all. We're on the grounds of the Sensuji Temple. What? We're inside a temple, but there are so many shops it looks just like a shopping street. It's known as a high street. I think that comes from the old days when people came from far and wide to visit these big temples. Refreshment stands and souvenir shops started to spring up to cater to those determined travellers, and so it evolved into this. Wow, I never knew there were shops on the grounds of temples. Really? This guy never ceases to amaze me. I see things like souvenirs, what looks like toys, even wigs, kimono, and all kinds of food. As long as we're here, do you want to get something to eat? Yeah, sure, why not? How about those, huh? Excuse me, I'd like 2 of these. Did she just spend my money somehow? Here you are. What is this? It's called Ningyu Yaki. It's an specialty. Wow. This is a snack, I guess. It's shaped like a person's face. Show us a picture of it. They just fried it, so it's hot. Yeah, I want to see a picture. Yeah, it's blah blah blah. Hamina, hamina, hamina. What just happened? Did he just orgasm? Did he just... It's so sweet. What's this dark stuff inside? That's your heart. It's made from a bean called azuki. It's been boiled and sweetened. A bean, huh? Wow. Never heard of beans before. I've heard of Mr. Bean. Do you like it? Yeah, it's sweet and delicious. You could kill hours just at the shops alone, but we're not going to. Here we are. This is Sensuji. This is... They say the temple first began operation 1400 years ago, but the main building itself only dates back 400 years. It burned down several times because of earthquakes and wars, though the current main hall is only about 50 years old. I see. I guess you can't help a wooden structure catching fire, but it's a shame something so old had been lost because of a war. Look at that. Do you see the big incense burner over there? No. Now I do. What, we get a picture of that, but we don't get a picture of the head that he just ate. Oh, wow. It's smoke rising. There's smoke rising out of incense, dude. Don't know how that happens. They say that if you burn an incense stick in it and you let the smoke wash over you, you'll be cleansed of the darkness inside you. Well, you just ate the darkness inside of a face, so maybe you need to get that out of your system. Like, but I don't mean by, like, taking a dump. I mean... So it's like a magical charm? A bit. The smell is like a ward against evil. As long as we're here, do you want to try it? Sure. Okay, light the incense stick. Is that going to cost me money? Then lean over the rising smoke. It does make me feel a little better. Hehe, it's very simple. Haha. Anyway, shall we visit the temple? I thought we were at the temple. When worshipping at a temple is a ritual you have to follow. First, the chuzo. Chuzo? Do you see the little stool where the water is flowing? You purify your hands with that. It's called chuzo. You mean I'll be washing my hands, basically? That's right, give it a try. Take the ladle in your right hand and wash your left. Okay, sorry about that. Started choking. Change hands again, keep a little water in your left hand and brush it lightly against your lips. Okay. Wash your left hand one more time, then hold it so the water pours over the hand of the ladle and you're done. Oh, so you're purifying the ladle after you're done. Yeah, okay, first wash my left hand, then switch hands and do my right, and then swap hands again and wash my left, and then is this okay? Yes, you did very well for your first try at washing your hands with a ladle. I hope it wasn't too difficult. First, stand in front of the Buddha and throw an offering of money into the wooden box. You can give as much or as little money as you like. I gave 0.09... Why is there a dollar sign? Okay. I thought that was in my room. What the hell? I clapped my hands twice, right? Wow, you know your stuff. He knows one thing. He knows one thing. That lets the gods know that you're there, and asks them to cleanse you of evil. Oh, so it's like the clapper. You clap on, clap off. I've seen it before in anime. See? Oh, he's a weeaboo! He's a freaking #1 weeb. But unfortunately, huh? That's how you pay tribute at shrines, you know, honouring the Japanese gods. This place is a temple, a Buddhist place of worship. There's a different method to it. Oh, I fucked up. And here I thought I was being so clever. I guess I failed. Don't kill yourself, Jesus. You needn't get that upset. When worshipping a temple, you just put your hands together and pray to the Buddha. That's all. Put my hands together. I hope my stay in Japan will be full of amazing memories. Dotu. See what I did there? I said Dotu instead of never mind. Why don't we stroll around the area for a little while? Sure. After that, Makoto led me around the town of Asuka. We saw lots of temples and small amusement parks and all kinds of interesting things, but we didn't use any of them. Well, that was just a rough tour, but I hope you got an idea of what this place is like. Absolutely, that was really fun. Good, but if you want to know more about the city of Asakusa... Do you see a small carriage-like vehicle over there? Is it called a carriage? It's not a rickshaw, is it? Yeah, it is a rickshaw. It's a jinrikisha. It's pulled by people. It was a very popular form of transportation about 100 years ago. The word rickshaw is derived from this term, which literally means human-powered vehicle, like in the Flintstones. You can ride in it and get a very detailed explanation of the oh, Jesus. Of the town while you travel around. This game is killing me. What do you think? Do you want to ride? Yeah, I'll pass. Really? Can I choose? Do I get a choice? It's fine, your explanations are more than enough for me. He just wants to see you in the shower again. I'm glad I came along with you. Now, where shall we go next? Well, we're being attacked by a wild dog, so we might want to go to the animal pound. Do you want to go somewhere to eat? I'm starving. Oh, sure, it's about time for lunch, is it not? But, I wonder where we should eat. I noticed it when we were walking around, but Japan really has a lot of restaurants, doesn't it? That's true, now that you mention it. A lot of them are cheap chain restaurants, so you can really get by in your... Can we just go to McDonald's or whatever it was called? It had a W. I heard Japanese people are obsessed with food, but I guess that's true. So is there anything you have a taste for? Anything I have a taste for, huh? I want to eat noodle! Oh, fuck off. I'm just gonna say I want to eat noodles. Noodles. Let's go to that store. Where are we going? That's... Soba? That's right, eat up. I'm looking at a very simple dish, piled high with some kind of pasta. Noodles aren't pasta, dude. How are we supposed to eat this? With a knife, a fork, and one single chopstick. Do you see the small bowl filled with ice cream? Yeah, it looks like a little cup of ice cream. Dip the noodles into the ice cream, then eat them. The key is to slurp them loudly. I know it's considered rude in other countries, but it's the right way to eat soba. Iki! Stylish is the word, more or less. Maybe not. Maybe cool. That's really loud when I did that. It's cool to slurp your pasta in Japan. It's not pasta, it's noodles, dude. What's this little dish? It's called ice cream. You never heard of ice cream before? Wow, as long as I'm here, I'll put it all in. Ah! Here it goes. Ataku, taku, taku. Now slurp it nice and loud. Yeah! Oh, jeez, I hate that noise. Dots, dots, dots. It was wasabi. That was wasabi, wasn't it? Grr, gag, cough, cough. I knew it. What is this stuff? I feel like I just blew my sinuses out. It's wasabi. Wasabi? Who puts wasabi in ice cream? I know what I'm looking at. It's called wasabi, and it's even stronger than horse... I know what wasabi is. If you put too much in, it will really blow your sinuses out. I see. Ah, huh. She just got her head cut off. Heh. Some Otsu splashed on your face. I'll wipe it off. Just look over here. Otsu is the proper name for soba dipping broth made from fish stock, soy sauce, and apparently a shit ton of wasabi. Ah. Dots. There you go. I'll just order some more of that shit. Oh, sure. Thank you. Makoto is so nice. You're falling in love with her. The price of soba seems to vary a lot depending on the store. I can't speak anymore. I think I saw it for 350 yen in some fast food places around the station, but eating it in a proper restaurant is more like 700. I'm sure the difference is reflected in... So that actually wasn't that expensive. $6 for like a meal like that? That's not too bad. I mean, I think I paid for hers at the same time, right? Woo, that was a good meal. Okay, next up. Wait. Where are you going? What is that? What? That thing over there. Oh, that's called Penis Tower. Ah, that's called the Tokyo Skytree. Skytree? Yes, it's a broadcast tower that provides digital signal for all of Tokyo. That's a broadcast tower? That's what she just said. Yes, until recently Tokyo Tower played that role, but now there are so many tall buildings in Tokyo that they interfere with the broadcast waves. The Skytree is supposed to remedy that, though it's still under construction. Wait a minute, that thing's not even finished yet? That's right, when it's finished it'll be 634 meters tall, the tallest broadcast tower in all the world. They did that with the Tower of Babel, and look where that got them. As man-made structures go, it will only rank second after the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the second tallest building in the world. And it's right next to Asakusa. It is strange, isn't it, to have such a modern structure visible amidst these traditional buildings. They're going to paint it brown later, don't worry about it, it'll look like a tree. The other broadcast tower, Tokyo Tower, is a popular sightseeing spot in the city. We should go there too if we have any time. Maybe so. Wait, how many days am I going to be here for? How many days am I meant to be here? I can't remember. I'm running out of days. Well, that makes a full day of sightseeing. Makoto Mikasi's Tokyo tour will now be coming to an end. This is our last sightseeing spot? Yes, now here's the question. What kind of place do you think this is? It just seems like your average... That's a bowling alley. I'm going to say bowling alley. It looks like a gymnasium. It's called the Ryogoku... Kogoku... I don't speak Japanese, I'm sorry. It's a sumo wrestling arena. Yes, I think that's right. Sumo has a long history. Some people say it goes back at least 2,000 years. 2,000 years? Yes, long ago it was a ritual to honor the gods. Wow. I didn't know it wasn't... Okay. I'm learning something from this game for once. Have you seen it? They clap their hands in the ring and stomp their feet. We're not inside! Oh, I've seen it on TV. I see. I did always wonder why they moved in such a strange way. They're doing the haka like they do in New Zealand when they play rugby. Sumo wrestlers are known as rikishi. He was a wrestler in WWF. Sumo competitions between professional rikishi is called uzumo. 6 uzumo competitions take place every year. 3 of them are held here at the Ryogoku Kogokikan. 3? You mean half of them? That's right, the Uzumo and that's the only time I get to say it right. Take place in January, May and September, and they last for 2 weeks. If you want to come, it's best to buy tickets in advance on the internet. What the fuck is the internet, dude? I don't know what the internet is. I'm Amish when I came here. But if I come back again, I'll make sure that you'll be back again. You'll be back again. You're gonna marry her for a visa, okay? Oh, and right next to the Kogokikan is the Edo Tokyo Museum. It teaches people about the history of Tokyo. Do you want to go in and learn a bit about how Tokyo evolved since the era of the samurai? Sure, as long as we're here, let's do it. Wow, the Edo Tokyo Museum was really fun. I didn't get to see it! Seeing Tokyo nowadays, it's hard to imagine how it looked more than 200 years ago. I really learned a lot. So did I, to tell you the truth. That's the first time I've been to that museum. What, really? Well, she doesn't come to Peasant Town, does she? But this was a good opportunity to go. There's a lot of things I only had general knowledge of, so it was good educational for me too, I see. Yes, being with you today reminds me of how much we learn about our own country. I'm really losing the will to play this anymore. Thank you, Kale and Thraz. She said my name and she's doing that face! The game's about to do that thing. Ha ha ha. I didn't do anything, but thank you for saying so. Hey Makoto, look at that. Who's that walking towards us? Oh my, it's an Usumo-san. A sumo wrestler. That's amazing. I've never seen one so close up before. He's not just a big guy. He's got this amazing presence. That's it, he's got presence. He's gone. I didn't get to see him! There's a lot of sumo stables around here. Are they horses? So I guess it's really not uncommon to see a sumo wrestler walking around. Yeah, they're really impressive. That's a nice unexpected treat, but I think we'd better bring today's sightseeing to an end and head back home. Sure. With no more sightseeing to do, we headed home. It was a day of unforgettable experiences, and I thought I would be able to head home in peace, but we got mugged. Ugh, this is unbearable. Why are there so many people in this train car? Please try to bear it a little while longer. Right. I wish I could, but I'm seriously gonna get squished. Help! And then he died. That's so cheap on the trains here. I can't believe how cheap that is. I thought I was a goner there for a minute. Whoa. Hey Makoto, we are in. Tokyo's famous evening rush, yes. Evening rush. So you're saying Japanese people do this every day when coming home from work? There's a rush hour in every country, dude. When work and school end, everyone goes home at the same time. A lot of people have to ride the trains, so what can you do? What part of America is this guy from? It's not as bad as the rush period in Shinjuku, but there's still an overwhelming number of people. Rush hour is seriously terrifying. That's right, to prevent certain strange crimes that happen during the rush hour, there's a system in place to allow for only women cars. Strange crimes? If a man gets on them by mistake, he'll get a lot of glares. What, he doesn't get arrested? But I guess anyone who would do that deserves whatever they get. I'd better not do it. Anyway, in the future, I'll try to make sure we don't ride the trains during rush hour. She was doing the tour, man. It was her responsibility. Let's eat out for dinner tonight. Eat out? You mean like at a restaurant? Obviously, do you think I was talking about eating bento in a park at night? I know what bento is. Right, but why do you want to do that? Well, why did you come all the way to Japan? You want to eat at a specialty restaurant at least once, right? I really like Akira's cooking, to be honest. Huh? I mean, it's really good. Cut it out. Stop joking around. I wasn't joking. Aki-chan gets bashful when she's praised. I am not bashful. Heh heh. Anyway, what do you want to do? If you've got a request for what to eat, you better make it quick. This day is going on a lot longer than the previous days, so something's going to happen. Let me think. There are a lot of things I want to eat, but most of those I can get in Japanese restaurants back in my country. And when I think about it, I get the feeling that the dinner Akira makes is closer to what Japanese people actually eat every day. That's it, that's what I want. What is it? Did you decide? Yes, I want to eat that. What's that? I don't understand. I'm gonna say Japanese pizza. Japanese pizza? Yeah, I heard about it. They say it looks a lot like pizza, but it's way different. Something that looks like pizza but isn't. What would that be? I wonder if it could be that. That? Yes. We have one in our neighborhood, you know. What? I don't know what you're talking about. You'll understand when we get there. What? Why the mystery? It's not going to be a burlesque restaurant, is it? I see, now I understand. Irashai! This is a Japanese pizza restaurant. I like the bass music that just kicked in. We call it okonomiyaki in Japan. I'm not going to try saying it again. The wheat flour is boiled in water, then mixed with cabbage or pork or whatever ingredients you like, and fried on top of a hot iron griddle. Wow. Some regions even put noodles inside. Here in of course they do. But today we'll be eating the standard. Okay, sure. Anyway, we'll put in our order. I think I'd like to try the special. Special? Yes. It's got all kinds of toppings inside. They're not toppings, then. Most restaurants have one. If you're not sure on what to get, it's the simplest thing. I'll have the special too! There's going to be like a whole shark on top of it. Like, not even killed, it's just going to be alive on the pizza. You mean this is self-service? Some restaurants are. Because they're lazy. You fry it up yourself. Personally, I think it's more fun when you fry it up yourself, because you can accidentally burn the restaurant down. Okay, here we go. Wow. Once the wheat flour mixes with the water, you mix it with the softened ingredients and it spreads out in a circle on the pan. Then once one side fries up, you use this utensil to flip a spatula. It's a hard skill to master. It's just like making pancakes, I guess. Big pancakes. I still can't get used to it, no matter how I try. Here, Aki-chan, you do mine. Okay, what about you? Me, I think I'll try to do it on my... He's gonna fuck up. It's gonna do that crazy action music. Slip the spatula in between the pan and the ingredients. Whoa! Why did you just... Huh? I see. The trick is not to hesitate. Here, try it. Okay. Slip the spatula underneath the okonomanamanamana. And then as hard as you can... Oh dear, that didn't work. You just killed the customer. I guess it really is hard to get the hang of. But it's definitely a lot of fun frying it for ourselves. Do you think they're cooked through? Nah, let's just have food poisoning. Now we add mayo and some sauce and sprinkle it on the aonori and the katsubashi. Aonori is dried seaweed, katsubashi is dried shaved fish. It really adds to the flavour. It's a necessity for them. That sounds tasty. It's all done. They have a lot of seaweed. That looks like wafari. This is a Japanese pizza. Time to eat. Wait, you mean we're going to eat it right off the pan? Yeah, it varies by restaurant, but generally speaking, you want to leave it on the pan so you're practically panting from the heat. I see. Anyway, itadakimasu. Itadakimasu. Hot. Careful not to burn yourself. It really is hot. Did you just say, did I say grindle? I misread that as grindle. It's hot as hell. It's great. But the sauce smells so good. It's got so many toppings inside it, so they're not toppings, they're fillings, but they're also skillfully prepared. It's like nothing I've ever tasted. This isn't like a pizza at all. It's more like that. Woo, I'm stuffed. 1,200 yen. That's not too bad. That paid for all three of us. $10 for all three of us? I wonder if it would have been cheaper if I'd gotten the special. I hadn't got... What? I gotta learn to read it more closely. I'm just losing interest. Hey, Akira, you want to stop somewhere on the way home? I don't think so. I have all my shopping done. What about you? Me... Not a special... Ah! That's it. I could use some money. Is there a bank or somewhere I can make a withdrawal? A bank? I'm sorry, but all the banks are closed. Even the ATMs? Most ATMs in Japan close at night too. It may be a crime prevention measure. I guess it's full of hackers. They hack the ATMs and they're like, tick, tick, tick. Hack that shit. But the ATMs in Konbini are open 24 hours, so you might be able to make withdrawal there. Really? We explained this on day 1 about the Konbini, dude. You're making me really mad. Do you have any traveler's checks? Oh yeah, I don't have them with me, but why? Banks are the only place you can cash in your traveler's checks, but the banks will close by 2 PM. So if you want to do it, make sure to do it early. Thanks, that should be okay. Let's just go to a Konbini. I don't know how I'm going to use an ATM, my bank isn't here. Thank goodness I was able to get some cash from the Konbini ATM. They have vending machines everywhere, but 24-hour ATMs are only in convenience stores. It's like that everywhere, dude. It's like that here, it's like that in America, I'm pretty sure it's like that in Canada. I just broke whatever that is on my desk. Especially in smaller restaurants, there are a lot of places you can't use them. Japan really is a mysterious country. But he didn't sleep. Normally he goes like, I'm going to bed now, but he didn't do that. Did we sleep outside?
I'm gonna end it here, because I only do one day at a time, because that's all I can handle. Overwrite. 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 There we go. Okay. We'll have to wait for the next day to happen next Wednesday, because I'm done. Done. I'm so done.